You start being proactive about what's important to you. Your word means something. And when you start conditioning yourself like that, decisions become really, really clear, become really, really easy. If I give my word to something, that's it. The muscle I'm conditioning, the brand I'm communicating, is if I say I'm going to do something, that's it. It's as good as done. That's important to me. Why? Because that one thing alone in personal development circles is called integrity. Would you get on a bicycle or would you get into a car that had a bent rim? Like a severely bent rim? Would it be efficient? Would it be effective? Would it be comfortable? So when I say integrity, that's what I'm talking about. If you got into a vehicle and just drove about like normal, except for each part of that vehicle wasn't working in perfect order, that's just dumb. But that's what we do within our lives. We say we're going to do something. We tell our kids this is important. We tell our kids, if you don't do this, then this will be the consequence. And then, oh, that consequence means it's going to be a little inconvenient for me. But next time I mean it. Right? And so we lower the bar and we lower the bar and we lower the bar and we lower the bar. And then we say, I want to be outstanding. I want better than average results, right? You got to condition yourself. You've got to get to a place where 100% for you means no kidding, 100%. And the only thing that's stopping me is a meteor crashing into Post Falls. You get what I'm saying? And when you start to operate that way, you start conditioning yourself. I was having dinner last night and I got up at 8:30 from the dinner table and I said, I've got to go to bed, guys. And I said, I've got a class tomorrow, I need to be sharp. So good night, love you, hugs, and I went upstairs. You start being proactive about what's important to you. Your word means something. And when you start conditioning yourself like that, decisions become really, really clear, become really, really easy. It used to be early in my career, Steve said something that was so beautiful in his gratitude. And Steve put in there that he didn't realize that he may have kind of come off like a jerk. And that really hit me. When I started my personal development journey, I was so excited about it and I invited everybody, you gotta check this out, you gotta see what this is about, right? At one point in a landmark forum, there were like 16 people on the stage because the forum leader, the instructor, gave everyone an opportunity. Hey, if there's someone here that was instrumental in getting you here and you'd like to thank them, right? And then one gal went up and she said, you know, Rob Henry, and another guy went up and said Rob Henry, and another one. And finally the forum, would you raise your hand if Rob Henry was instrumental in getting you here, right? And he said, would you all just come up and we could just get through this quickly, right? And one gal, I'll never forget, he said, what was it that had you come? And she said, well, Rob was just kind of a pretentious, arrogant ass. And then he did this thing called the forum. And then he was so nice. And it was weird, right? Now let me ask you something. Was who I was at my core really any different? That's the value of really getting centered on who you are and really getting centered on what you want your life to be.